Tourism leaders are concerned about two bills in the state legislature that would significantly impact the industry. Last week, the House amended the bills to eliminate funding for local tourism promotion and shift that money to local governments to reduce property taxes. As News 13's Riley Lehman tells us, Walton County tourism leaders say they're closely monitoring the movements in Tallahassee.
Florida House Bills 7033 and 1221 could be a huge problem for tourism development councils. If approved, they would force 75% of tourist development tax revenue to be used as a property tax credit, eliminating funding for tourism promotion, marketing, and tourism facilities.
That's really kind of what some of this legislation is looking to do, would just be to change the allowable uses of the TDT to fund other things within the counties.
It could even dissolve local tourism development councils like Walton County. TDC members argue that they do more than promote local tourism. They also fund community services like beach maintenance, restoration, and public services.
Tourism in Walton County supports more than 30,000 jobs and has an economic impact of almost $5 billion. You know, this is huge for our community. It puts our residents to work. It saves our residents taxpayer dollars just because of the amount of spending that's generated from our visitors.
Politicians who support the bills say they want to cut property taxes, and diverting tourism money could accomplish that goal. But Algarin says residents would likely face new local taxes to make up for the lost tourist development tax revenue.
If the county had to generate an additional $60 million in revenue to pay for everything that was, funded through TDT dollars, could it? And, that's really not a realistic possibility.
Algarin says they would have to raise the property tax millage rate by 1.5 mils to make up for the lost bed taxes, which are paid by tourists, not locals.
An important reminder is, the things that are funded by the TDT tax that are not funded out of general revenue or not necessarily funded by our taxpayers.
House members have already passed House Bills 7033 and 1221, which would require voters to renew bed taxes every 8 years. The Senate is still debating their two companion bills 7034 and 1664. In Walton County, Riley Lehman, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
Legislative session was scheduled to end this Friday, but neither the House nor the Senate can agree on a final budget to send to the governor, so it's unclear how long the whole session might take.